The anniversary of the start of the Iraq War is marked by the same kind of bloodshed we've seen in the past decade. A wave of bombings in the Baghdad area Tuesday left at least 65 people dead. Rick Leventhal talks with one man who was there the day the war started.
On March 20th, 2003, with the U.S. on the brink of war, it was the 3rd Light Armored Reconnaissance Battalion that fired the historic first shots on the ground over the Kuwaiti border into Iraq. Sergeant Bill Gwaltney is the man who pulled the trigger. The explosive rounds from a 25mm Bushmaster chain gun leveled an Iraqi guard post, helping clear a path for the invasion.
Stay down, I'm shooting.
The enemy responded, firing mortars, and a couple days later ambushing the battalion. The firefight lasted an hour, Gwaltney never leaving his big gun.
People were engaging all around, looking out, see what I can see, and seen a couple of Iraqi troops. Fired upon them. Didn't see him anymore once I fired on him.
What do you remember most about it?
The lack of sleep, the long hours, basically pushing my body to the max. Just make sure, once again, squared away.
Gwaltney is still in the Corps, promoted to first sergeant, helping train reservists in Joliet, Illinois.
Go and peel it. There you go. Good job.
And spending quality time with his wife and 2 young sons. Gwaltney says he doesn't regret a day of his service and still believes our troops made a difference in Iraq.
It's kind of a culture of someone always putting their foot on their necks. And I think the U.S. military and along with its allies did a great job of trying to release that pressure to give them a little bit more freedom.
We're now rolling towards the border.
And while Marines don't typically travel with news crews, Gwaltney says it made a big difference to loved ones back home.
You being with our company, I know a lot of Marines and a lot of the families, including wives, had that link directly to LAR. Every day, every night, they said all they did was watch Fox News to see you pop up on there, because they know if you came up on the TV, they're going to get an update on their spouse, whether you were interviewing them or not.
Gwaltney says the worst part about having us there was we kept eating his favorite MREs. And the 16-year veteran says he'll stay in the Marines as long as the Corps will have him. In New York, Rick Leventhal, Fox News.
We spoke with the Mid-Michigan veteran of the Iraq War who was there when the invasion began as well. Here's how he described what was going on.
I mean, it was a battle every day. I mean, it was all unsecure. You know, every time we went forward, that was a place we hadn't been before. So you never knew what to expect. IEDs weren't really evolved, so it was a lot of firefights the first tour.
Cali will help honor 10 vets at a special ceremony this weekend. The family of a Michigan veteran missing in action for 46 years now will also be there. The event is being held at the American Legion on South Waverly in Lansing at 1 p.m. Saturday. The public is welcome and encouraged to attend.